Hello, dear friends. My name is Alain Pilote, and I am the editor of the Michael magazine. In this short video, I would like to give you an overview of the content of the August-September 2021 issue, using the editorial page, which gives the theme, the common thread that links all the articles together. A year ago, the letter from the editor in the August-September 2020 issue of Michael, titled "Jesus Never Abandons Us," began like this: "We're living in exceptional times and in circumstances never before witnessed in history. With the introduction of control measures implemented following the appearance of COVID-19, people are worried and do not know what the future holds." A year later, in August 2021, this concern persists, accompanied by doubts and confusion, because the opinions of doctors and scientists on the means used to stop the pandemic seem contradictory, while some regions, provinces, or countries put an end to the barrier measures, masks, distancing. Others are stepping up controls, such as France, for example, which now requires proof of vaccination, health pass, to have access to shopping centers, transport, and other public places, even hospitals. And even as regards vaccines, the opinions of specialists differ. While some doctors swear only by vaccination, others say that alternative means exist, chloroquine, ivermectin, and that the new messenger RNA vaccines, while being effective in stopping a specific type of COVID-19 for which they were designed, at the same time weaken and destroy the immune system, that is to say, the natural defense system by antibodies of those who have been vaccinated, therefore making them more likely to catch and even succumb to variants and other viruses from new waves. Different sources of information help to form informed consent about vaccination, but when an opinion does not match the narrative or official discourse, it is censored on mainstream and social media. And this coronavirus pandemic is just one of the many worrying factors for people today. We are worried about the economic situation, peace between nations, and even among the inhabitants of the same country, climatic disasters, cyber attacks, etc. In short, everyone is at different levels, stressed and worried about the future. Are you at the end of the line and can't take it anymore? A word from Jesus in the Gospel gives us the solution. "Come to me, all those who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. God wills the good of us all. He is almighty and master of everything. The point is to surrender ourselves to Him, to trust Him. God created heaven and earth out of nothing. He can certainly help us in our trials, even in the most desperate situations. It is indeed in all truth that we can say that Jesus never abandons us. And we can add that with what the future holds, we will not be able to get through it without God's help. In fact, all that is coming is part of a spiritual battle, and we need spiritual weapons to fight this battle. The most powerful weapon that heaven gave us in this battle is the rosary. This trust in God is called living in His divine will, the greatest gift that God offers to mankind, according to what Jesus Himself taught His servant Luisa Picaretta for the full accomplishment of the words of the Lord's Prayer. "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. According to this teaching, the Virgin Mary is the perfect example and model of a life lived in the divine will, and thanks to her yes or fiat to God at the Annunciation, she thus became the mother of all human beings. Another person who accomplished the will of God in an exemplary manner was Cardinal Stefan Wyszyński of Poland, a giant of the faith, who will be declared blessed on September 12, 2021. A world that lives according to the will of God is a world of justice. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. A world of justice would be possible, among other things, in the economic field by the application of the financial principles of economic democracy, as taught by Clifford Hugh Douglas and Louis Evin. And the application of these principles will not be achieved by promoting new political parties, but by educating the people, the population. Finally, to guide us in all our actions, let us keep in mind these words of wisdom from Saint Padre Pio of Pietrelcina. Our present life is given only to gain the eternal one. And if we don't think about it, we build our affections on what belongs to this world, where our life is transitory. When we have to leave it, we are afraid and become agitated. Believe me, to live happily in this pilgrimage, we have to aim at the hope of arriving at our homeland, where we will stay eternally. Happy reading.